backing out of battles is not part of my plans. But you and Cortez always not. So not to my surprise, all your alibis came as a bunch of unauthorized scams. Shit, even if I met you in the middle of the East, you find a way to say that I ran. But I'm from Los Angeles. I'm proud to say that that's my land. In LA, we support our home teams. We got a lot of pride, but goddamn, the way you duck me in LA proves you'll always be more of a fan of the Dodgers than I am.
Oh, fuck it. He doesn't talk to his fans on Twitter because he thinks, well, on Twitter he's too G to be on. But a real man is a real man no matter what social media he's on. See, these people are drawn to you because they think that you're strong, but they don't know you're an insecure little bitch who sees their comments, keeps reading along because he's such an introverted child he won't even respond. See, we thought you were a golden retriever. We're wrong. You're just a little seeing eye dog, and we were blind to the fact you were leading us on. Hold on, that's not the end. That's not the fucking end of the punchline. To the fact that he's leading us on, but this is the part. I called him golden retriever because when I said retrieve it, it was immediately gone. So I speak to him like he's my dog. It's only right I'm the king, and I put it in his ear like Caesar Milan. Yeah.
His shit is real. His shit is raw. His shit is authentic, and you can't spell eating R's without putting the R's.
But fuck it, since he wants to talk about time, then we talk about time. When I roll up outside and hurt you. But you DNA, you never click-clack the burner, you never commit the murder. See, I'll do what I want with the time limits, I'll just extend them further. This world's mine, I control time, that's why they call me the Prince of Persia.
I will stop you to death. I'm a fucking hustler, so when I be calling people, you know, I call to collect, but when Canibus be calling people, you know, he be calling collect. See, you want to talk that talk out here, just deposit the check, because if not, I'm gonna fucking stomp you to death. See, out in the East, you can talk that talk, but if you talk that talk in the West, you'll leave like Flavor Flav, just another skinny little black faggot getting clocked in his chest. My thoughts form like Inception. Walls around me collapse while I'm strapped to a huge machine, rapidly maneuvered through rooms while they're changing gravity, telepathically moving things, making the ground crack beneath me like Leonardo DiCaprio trapped in a lucid dream. In fact, as you it seems, I've been known to knock white heads out like acne removal cream. He's bad.
Tonight, I'm gonna touch up on a topic about why you lie, and everybody's gonna feel it, alright? Listen. This is a topic I wasn't going to illustrate tonight. I think most of the time your brains wouldn't be able to comply. But I figure y'all smarter generation, I'll educate them. Figure I wouldn't be afraid to try. See, mainstream science, it's a bunch of manipulation in disguise. They blindfold you from the real truth to distract you from a database they hide. Charles Darwin is a faggot who thinks we came from evolution. And later on we changed in size and in a different phase in time. What I'm trying to say to you is why would you believe in that in the Bible? Those are all fairy tales, goodbye. Because the truth of our genetics is written in the ancient scribe. Our bloodline was given to us from aliens that came from spaceships in the sky. Now you're wondering why I'm saying this. It's because based on his name, I can relate it to this guy. It's all reality based. It's all in this equation still applies because based on reality, everything ever said to us about DNA has been a lie.
You're probably trying to avenge the death of A-class. Like I said, you and PH graduated from the same class, go to sleep together wearing matching cucumber face masks, then you turn off the light on the nightstand and dip your teeth in the same glass. Yo, I mean, why you cutting off the battle? Did you sponsor the event? Were you the one that paid the money to fly me out to Penn? No? Then shut the fuck up then!
Well, if you got them cannons, did you bring them over here with you? I mean, you went through customs at the airport. Surely you had to go through some issues. I mean, did they at least pull you over and strip you? No? Nothing? You just walked through the fucking metal detector and they didn't even notice them with you. See, what I think is, you're a fag who raps about guns, but you don't hold no credentials. But in Oakland, we all know this. That's why we don't hold it against you. You know you a whole Verb. You already know why we booked you. For them clever metaphors that you spit. This is California, bitch. We don't want to hear about the wars that you've been through. Bitch, I got so many assault rifles in my storage unit, I can afford to throw you a pistol. See, what you doing is trying to go to war with a pit bull when your core's built like a 4-year-old Shih Tzu. So I'ma roll up into your studio while your homies are recording with you and KO you so fucking hard that the force that hits you will feel like an Ethiopian cobra kissed you. And everybody
Everybody in this Oakland venue gon' witness me. Start morphing into Yoshimitsu when I hold you up and slit your throat with a broken ginsu and keep poking so many holes up in your thick skull. The moment that I swing the sword against you, I'ma gouge in a circular motion and keep poking into your solar plexus till I deform your organ tissue and leave you on the corner of the table folded like a fucking order menu.
Oh, you got signed to Universal. Yeah, they couldn't even move you, man. If they can't, then who can do it? Shit, they gave you Kanye, the Roots, they pushed you to Lupe Music, signed you under a huge label, you still couldn't move 8 units. I'm like, this is doomsday. I'm the dude that murdered Canibus before you saw Cool J do it. So pay homage to me before I treat you like Texas music, grab the back of your fucking head with a blade and go screw face to it. Don't think I got dudes from Baltimore the size of that dude Ray Lewis that'll shoot at your toupee. Put 2 blades through it. How about if the huge grave Buick letting the tools spray blood on your new J's and you bathe in your own Kool-Aid fluid?
Hey, you should go hang out with Drake instead of me. You guys together would ball out. I mean, y'all some bosses in the club. Y'all can see each other floss out, but Drake, it'd be hard for you to compete with a boss like Arcane, because you know as soon as he steps up in his spot, he gonna buy all the bars out. How you gonna look like a Rasta? Homie, I'll shoot ya. You ain't have the image of a Rasta, because you never smoked Zutla. With your bombardier, yeah, Trrr, mami krieg, mama knullare. You're not strong enough to top your peak. Just face it, you've aged and you've gotten weak. You could no longer keep up pace with today's top elites, not a cappella or on the beat. Just stop blogging, please, if not at least while you still got a spot to keep. Used to be a role model to all these geeks. Even gangsters looked up to you like when a respected father speaks. See, the problem is to hip-hop, you are unique. That's why it also bothers me, because I feel like I'm putting my own dog to sleep. Watch it. Hey, yo. Catch a miracle, crow cop, leg chop to your jaw, cane defeating me gonna be harder than trying to box bang with both your arms sprained. The scene is overstocked with a lot of your phony local spot lames rapping about your 40 Glock till I show up and let the bolt action 30-yard bang, sending bullets the size of Coke bottles to crosshairs across your whole lane. Then I reload it back with both of my arms crossed, shooting over my own shoulders. I got RoboCop aim. What verb? You wanna do what verb? I advise you not to do it. Stay positioned, calling the army or the SWAT hostage unit. This ain't the part of the story where the bomb diffuses and the FBI wins because Osama loses. No, this is the part of the script. The bomb goes off, sending a sparks to an open box of fuses, fused to a fuselage fueled by rocket fuel. Bitch, I'm not a human. I'm a toxic mutant. A cross between Miracle Crow Cop on embalming fluid with another Miracle Crow Cop on embalming fluid. Yo, you get sucked. You get socked out till your eyeballs get unscrewed and your eye sockets get glued onto my 2 fists. I'll stomp you like this was 1942 and you were caught being Jewish walking through Munich. I'll toss you in the air. I'll toss you in the air and slam you onto a large body Buick. Lay you down on the ground of your living room in Mortal Kombat. Stomp you through it till you're laying on the floor of your bottom apartment unit. Bitch, it's the Bay, pussy. Serious shit, Pat. Serious shit, Pat. You want ripped abs? I could give you a 24-hour fitness membership to a gym class tomorrow, but I'd rather get rid of your skin fat when I go across your 6-pack with a retractable claw, so the next time you have a Big Mac, your big bitch ass gonna have to sip that through a straw. Yeah. You look like you haven't seen a vagina in years. With your small-ass body size, you'd probably die from 7 beers. And when you do, your mom will probably cry fried rice instead of tears. Hey, yo, what, you don't like that? I cry you fried rice, so shut the fuck up. Him and his people came to my house with his family, like, please take these offerings from my mom. I told them, I don't want your presents, bitch. Get the fuck off my development before you come on the blog and then mention me. I'll stop you out and make you a part of this history. Oh. Don't show me that, because this is about to be the body bag of the century. Hold on. You motherfuckers ain't shit to me. They say karma's a bitch. For you, it's probably dentistry, because the part of your mouth that's missing is only a reflection of what's scarring you mentally. So the gap between your teeth exists merely as an object of imagery to distract you from the real gap between us, and that's bars and delivery. that shit, you're still going on about the Arabic shit. God damn it, I can't even call you a racist or a white supremacist. Because if I took off your hat, put on a turban, you look like one of my relatives.
I do have some shit about Red Bull. Yeah, I know the Bay is your home. And you know they gave you the throne because you're homeboys with motherfucking AC alone. Yeah, go ahead, predict the bar. That shows and confirms the fact that even you know how much of a bitch you are.
Cortez, doggy. Stop trying to get wild. I love how you did an impression right there. That was the first time you sounded like yourself in a while.
You're in depth EA ski, don't lie, you know it's true. You're like the vowels of the alphabet, because every time you see him, you're like EA, I owe you. I don't give a fuck, homie, I get my G on. I'm a real MC, motherfuckers, I get my free on. So it makes sense that this motherfucker here has this little stupid sling on, because he's never been a good shoulder to lean on. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of my face. Fuck out of my fucking face. Fuck out of my face. You are not a man. You a hologram. You are not for real. All the caustic bars you jammed, yeah, they had a caustic feel. You must be a welder, Arc. That gotta be your job for real. That's why they call an arc welder, because you hide behind a mask, and the only reason you got spark is because of the bars you steal. I had a lot, and I'm ripping these dudes apart. What you contribute to the movement? What's your influential part? You ain't nothing but a music chart pursuing pop culture artist that's ruining the art. I'll rip you and everybody in the Lou apart. I'll leave the St. Louis Arc in ruins after I post up and hit it with a supercharged Hadouken. Fuck a Don DeMarco when I rap, all you hear is a sound from space like we got a problem, Houston. I'm over your head. I'm over your head like LA smog pollution. This is life of a lost angel. My problems don't got solutions, no happy endings like Vietnam masseuses. I use my fist, cause talking's useless. Fuck philosophy, I'm not Confucius. You tell me, hand me this book and tell me to read me. Then I'll beat you with it repeatedly till you develop large contusions, go into a coma and wake up talking like a graduated college student. I'll nod your arm off you, start to puncture you with sharper tools than pharmaceutical needles doctor used to inject kids at hospital ICUs with. You get chalked out like the top part of a pool stick and found underneath the water at the bottom of a pool with oxygen removed quick from your esophagus. You ain't popping no tools, bitch. Your squad never do shit. I'm KRS, you Jay-Z. All you ever did was copy my blueprint. You're from Victoria Park, Kane. Just know your position and know your part, Kane. Stop saying you got animals with the 40s on deck with you when that's not who we know as Arcane. Go to war with me and you get torn apart. I'll leave you with a broken heart so you have to replace the issue with mortar parts like Tony Stark's. Kane, keep it going in 4 minutes like he did. Give me the same. Arcane, even if you open up a fucking arcade, you can open a box and insert another token. This is where the game's over. I'm not playing. See, most of y'all never bothered to look up the definition of arcane. It means hidden secret. So from day one, I knew there was something he's not saying, but you know that all changed when I found out the amount of bars that this fraud claims. So in the long run, you know that he never chose a smart name because judging by all the shit he rocked, you clearly don't know who you are, Kane.
He's known as the most viewed in the world. He's known as the leader, but he also known for being an MC with the most phony demeanor, even more than Arcane, even though he got exposed as a cheater because he weaseled his way to the title. Same way he stole it from Peter, but I'ma give my chain back to Toronto, and I ain't have to go for it either. I'll just tell Pat, stay. Now go fetch it for me like a fucking golden retriever.
I said I'm gonna bar bury him. With so many bars you get buried like bonds. I'll Paul bury him. I'm like Winnie the Pooh if he was locked up. I'll bear bars. I'm a Bahrainian bar carrying barbarian with a nutsack like a bag of ball bearings. Why are you guys all staring? They say freestyles for the lost era. So the way my written's function like a Hollywood film production, cause my hand a bar bearer. I can use these hand to crack bars or use them to cause terror. Catch you sitting down getting this paper, then hop up out of nowhere and bam like Margera. I'm someone that you cannot see. I'll turn a bar mitzvah into a barbecue with one bar from me. I'm like Homer Simpson's son. I got it down with this bar to the T. Punchlines, delivery, aggression, gun bars, comedy, multi-syllable similes, you get it all from me. I even freestyle a large percentage, argumentative, holds bar. I don't got no limit, let's see if R's with it. If a real freestyler challenge you, you see the ultimate warrior get all timid and choke up like he did against Ava. Forgot lyrics, you ain't watch with it. You got a false image. They say ain't no spelling bars without putting arse in it, but ain't no arson authentic. Fuck arse, I'm arsenic. I got an arsenal of carcinogens. I'm an arsonist. I set fire to your apartment and throw arse in it, and ran in his office and fired like Donald Trump until I got the job finished. I poured gasoline on his head, then cut off his cartilage. And when the cops ask me who, I tell them it wasn't me. The guy from Reservoir Dogs did it. I give a fuck about hip hop or whoever's hot in it. Kendrick Lamar's the only MC in the game that dissing is off limits. Are you fucking kidding me? I don't give a fuck about Kendrick Lamar. I'll take Kendrick Lamar's spirit and ball it up into a ball and play soccer in my fucking backyard with it. I'll trap it in one of those little Ghostbuster boxes and leave it boxed in it. Toss it in the front seat of my car and drive off with it and knock it off of a cliff. I'm doing 120 miles per hour in my mom's Civic. Fuck you. You get barred to death. Fuck you, yo. You get barred to death. Arse. My bars connect like an architect. I'll bar your head like you got caught in barbed wire. I'm over your head like a barber's breath. My bars over your head like I'm writing bars on a charter jet. Don't get caught in that crossfire. My bars fuego to Ars Halo. That's why we haven't seen Ars sin yet. I got my own island of bars. I call it Barbados. These bars thicker than Barney's neck. I was like, these bars thicker than Barney's neck. We don't barter with bars. That's what Arcane does. Them bar stools. Not the shit that you sit on, the shit that you shit on, like bar stools. You've taken way more shots. Cool. I'm on a bar bender. I'm complex way beyond you. I got bars bender, which means I also bend bars too. I'm an arc welder. Before you start serving up shots, you need to go back to bar school, cause your bars tendered you. Everything ours do is off-centered you. Soft-tendered, cross-gendered, lost member from far side. Truth is, your future would have looked a lot better rapping alongside a B-Rabbit when he was freestyling next to his mom's ride. Ain't loud.
Oh, yeah.